How long does it take to win in the NASCAR Cup Series? Well, 25 of the 36 full-time chartered entries have won a race. So what I'm going to do today is look at those 25, see how long it took them to win, and then we're also going to take a look at the 11 who haven't won, see how many starts it's taken them, and who I think is going to be the next first-time winner. It took Shane Van Gisbergen just one start to win his first race at Chicago in 2023. This was an awesome race to watch. The first street circuit, there was rain, there was everything. It got shortened for darkness, but SVG came out on top, winning in his Cup debut. 2 races later saw Justin Haley win his first Cup Series race at the 2019 Summer Daytona race. This one was kind of taken from Kurt Busch, but rain winds happen, rain winds, fog winds. Chris Buescher got one in 2016, and there will be more that will win fluke races like this. Justin Haley only took him 3 starts. Brad Keselowski was 5 races into his career when he won the 2009 Spring Talladega race, of course with that not controversial finish at all with Carl Edwards at the line. Austin Cindric was 8 races into his Cup Series career when he won the 2022 Daytona 500 as a rookie, starting off his season the right way. Joey Logano was 20 races into his rookie campaign in 2009 when he won at New Hampshire. This was another rain race like we talked about with Justin Haley. There's going to be a couple more on this list that are like that. Equal to him at 20 is Cole Custer, and he beat everyone straight up at Kentucky in 2020. I mean, that 4-wide restart with, Blaney, Harvick, and Truex was awesome. And you know what? Give it to him. He won. Just 1 race later at 21 is Denny Hamlin, who grabbed his first win at 2006 in Pocono. He would actually sweep both Pocono races in his rookie season. Staying at Pocono, and we have Chris Buescher at 27 winning the 2006 Pocono race due to fog. This wasn't the coolest part about that win though, as he was below the top 30 in points when he won this race, so in order to make the chase, he had to go out and finish top 5 at Bristol in a front row motorsports car to get himself above the top 30, which was awesome. The last guy to do it in less than a full season of races is Kyle Busch, who won 31 races into his career at Auto Club in 2005. He had a few close calls with Levine Family Racing, of course finishing 3rd at Texas in the fall of 2020, but once he got in Gibbs stuff, he was winning right away. Chase Briscoe won 40 races into his career at 2022 Phoenix 1. It took Eric Jones 57 races to get his first win, and it came at the Summer Daytona race in 2018. Ryan Blaney at 68, he won a thriller at 2017 Pocono where, he had to pass Kyle Busch, hold off Kevin Harvick, classic finish. It was 92 races into the career of Tyler Reddick when he won his first race at Road America in 2022, which was kind of a breakout season for him at Richard Childress Racing. William Byron won 98 races into his Cup career, winning the 2020 Summer Daytona race. Taking 1 race longer than him was Kyle Larson, who won in 99 starts, with his first win coming at Michigan in 2016. And sticking with 99 is his teammate Chase Elliott, who won the 2018 Watkins Glen race, so pretty interesting that those 3 Hendrick drivers are only 1 race apart. A bit of a big jump here as we move to Ross Chastain at 121. Of course, he grabbed his first win at the Circuit of the Americas race in 2022. It might not feel like he ran that many races as he had just debuted for Ganassi the season before they were bought by Trackhouse, but he ran pretty much 2 full-time seasons for Premium Motorsports, and that really racked up his total here. It took Austin Dillon 133 races to win his first. That came at the 2017 Coca-Cola 600. That was a fuel mileage win. Taking 1 more race than him was Alex Bowman, who won his first race at Chicagoland in 2019. Classic finish between him and Larson. I mean, Larson passed him, he passed him back. Awesome stuff. Bubba Wallace won in his 143rd race at 2021 Talladega. This, of course, was a big win for 23XI, getting there first. It took 158 races for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. to win his first. That, of course, came at 2017 Talladega. And of course, he didn't have to wait for too long as he would win again later that year at the Summer Daytona race. Just under 200 at 195 is Daniel Suarez, who won his first Cup race at 2022 Sonoma. AJ Allmendinger won in his 213th start at 2014 Watkins Glen. This was a huge win for him, of course, coming back after the whole Penske Racing suspension. But that 213 is nothing to the 358 that it took Michael McDowell to win, and he got it in the season's biggest race at the 2021 Daytona 500. Those are all the guys who have won. So let's take a look at the drivers who have not won in the NASCAR Cup Series, going from most starts to least. With the most starts is Ty Dillon, who has 245. His best finish is third. Colleague Racing, his team, has 2 wins, and they have won 1 race in the Gen 7 car. Ryan Preece is next with 187 starts. His best finish is also third. RFK has won 91 races, of course, most of those coming as Roush Racing or Roush Fenway Racing, but they have 6 wins in the Gen 7 car. He has the team to pull this off. Next up is Todd Gilliland in the 34. He has 108 starts with a best finish of 4th. Front Row Motorsports has won 4 times, and they have 1 win in the Gen 7 car, Michael McDowell at the Indianapolis Grand Prix. Cody Ware has made 106 starts, and his best finish is 4th. Of course, Rick Ware Racing has never run a race. I do not think Cody Ware is going to be the guy to be the next first-time winner. Ty Gibbs has had 87 starts with a best finish of 2nd. Of course, Joe Gibbs Racing has won over 200 races at 213, and they have 20 wins in the Gen 7 car. This is a pretty easy pick for who will be the next first-time winner in the NASCAR Cup Series. John Hunter Nemechek has made 77 starts with a best finish of 5th, coming last weekend at the Daytona 500. Legacy Motor Club has 1 win in its current form, and that was in the Gen 7 car with Eric Jones. 2 starts behind him in the number 4 is Noah Gragson at 75. He has a best finish of 3rd. Of course, as we mentioned before, Front Row Motorsports has 4 wins, one of those coming in the Gen 7 car. Josh Berry is next on our list with 48 starts. Of course, his best finish is 2nd that he got filling in for Chase Elliott in the 9 car. Wood Brothers Racing has 100 wins, of course one of those coming last year in the Gen 7 car with Harrison Burton. The 3rd Front Row Motorsports driver on this list, Zane Smith, has run 45 races with a best finish of 2nd. It'll be interesting to see which one of these Front Row Motorsports guys can win their first race first. Equal to him at 45 starts is last year's Rookie of the Year, Carson Hocevar. His best finish is 3rd, and of course Spire has 1 win, the mentioned Justin Haley rain race at Daytona, but it was not in the Gen 7 car. And at the bottom here we have rookie Riley Herbst, who has made 8 starts. His best finish is 9th. His Team 2311 has 8 wins, 7 of those coming in the next gen car, so it'll be interesting to see if he can do it in equipment that could win. So I wanted to look at the top 5s for these guys who have not won, and Ty Gibbs almost has more top 5s than the rest of these guys combined. He has 12 top 5s without a win. Ryan Preece has 4, Josh Berry with 3, Zane Smith, Noah Gragson, and Ty Dillon all with 2 apiece. Carson Hocevar, Cody Ware, Todd Gilliland, and last week getting his first top 5 was John Hunter Nemechek, each with 1 apiece, and Riley Herbst has none. So where are all of Ty Gibbs' top 5s coming from? Well, there is a wide variety of tracks here. He's got a triangle in Pocono, a couple road courses with Watkins Glen, the Charlotte Roval, and Circuit of the Americas, some short tracks in Bristol and Phoenix, some super speedways in Daytona. You know, he's run up front everywhere. It's just a matter of time before this kid gets a win, and that's why Ty Gibbs is my pick to be the next first-time winner. So something else I wanted to look at was how many top 5s each driver got before they won their first race. I didn't want to put everyone here, so I just put the drivers that won a race last season in 2024. Keselowski, Logano, Buescher, and Cindric all had never finished in the top 5 before winning their first race. Chase Briscoe, Harrison Burton only had 1 top 5 apiece. Denny Hamlin and Christopher Bell both had 2 top 5s before winning their first race. Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman, William Byron, and Ross Chastain all with 6. Austin Dillon won ahead of them at 7. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. had 9 top 5s before becoming victorious. Tyler Reddick, the first driver in double digits, with 10. Daniel Suarez had 11 top 5s. Kyle Larson had 14. And Chase Elliott had 27, almost double the next highest driver on this list. Think I'm wrong? Do you think someone else is going to win first? Please leave a comment. I'd love to read them. Thanks, guys.